Hello, welcome to my channel, I guess. Hi, my name is Kelly. This is Planted Personalities, and that's a username that I created a few years ago. I wanted something unique, something that no one else really used, and when I was trying to come up with it, I was like, what best describes my plants? And I was like, well, they all kind of have a mind of their own. Like, they're gonna do what they want to do, and they all had a personality. So yeah, that's what I went with. I want to preface this video. This is just an introduction video so that you guys kind of get to know a little bit about me. I'll try and keep it short and sweet so that if you really don't care, then you can skip over it. But I want to preface this by saying right now, currently at my apartment complex, we have not only construction going on, there's somebody around here who plays the trumpet. And they always open their window for the entire 18 buildings to hear. So if you hear a little bit of a trumpet in the background, honestly, in any of my videos moving forward, that's why. It's kind of interesting, and sometimes I'm like, okay, go off, but other times, like this, where I want to say something, what are you gonna do? So I apologize if you hear any of the mayhem, but it is what it is, and it's going to be going on for a long time, so I can't really avoid it. All right, so a little bit about me. I am from a suburb of Minneapolis, the Twin Cities area in Minnesota. So yeah, I'm from the Midwest, but I feel like we're just north. I don't know. And so a lot of my plants, a lot of my collection are from local businesses. I have ordered a lot, I guess, from like Florida, but honestly, not really. That was more so in the first year maybe of collecting that I would order. But other than that, we actually in Minnesota have really, really great plant shops, and the plant community here is amazing. So I don't really feel the need to have to really outsource them from elsewhere. Not to say that I never do, but I'm just saying most of the collection I have that you're gonna see is from Minnesota, and I love it. It's awesome. We have such a cool plant community here. Did I say how old I was? I don't care. I'm 25. I went to college and got my degree in graphic design. And from there, the past few years, I've been working as a graphic designer in marketing at a few different companies now. So that's a little bit about me, and hopefully too, you guys will see some of my graphic design come through, but we'll see, because if I'm always doing projects at work. Of course, I'm gonna take on more projects at home. Oh, and before that, before college, in 9th or 10th grade, I started getting into photography and got my first DSLR camera, which lasted me for like 10 years until I decided, screw it, let's upgrade to a nicer camera, which is what I'm filming on right now. And so that actually was my main passion. Like, photography was the thing. That was me. That was what I was known for. I loved it to grab a camera and go do photo shoots every weekend. So, and I always did portrait photography. And so that was always like my big passion and my hobby. And then I went to college, and while I still did that, I learned graphic design, and I just wanted to be a really well-rounded designer and content creator. I had like 40,000 Instagram followers on a different account that I'm not even gonna talk about. And yeah, and then now I don't know, like, plants just like came into my life, but not out of nowhere. When I was in college, I had a roommate. When I had a house my second year of college, my roommate always loved having an orchid around, and then I was like, oh, I went to school in North Dakota, okay? And if you think Minnesota's cold, I don't know how, but if you go even north 5 hours in North Dakota, it is even colder and windy. And so in the winter, I was like, I need greenery. I need it, like, especially being in North Dakota. So I was in a bad bedroom situation, so I had a bunch of fake plants. I know, but then once I had a bedroom finally, like the second or third year, and I had windows lining both walls. Oh my God, you guys. That's when it started. That was like 2016 or 2017, I think. And that's just like, that was it. I started with cacti and succulents, of course, like everyone usually does. And I remember I have a photo, I might have posted on my Instagram, you might need to check there, but I had just like a bunch of little cactuses on my ledge. I had a ledge too that lined the windows. It was just like, how could I not start getting into plants, And yeah, that's like when it all started. I mean, growing up, my parents, I guess, had a few houseplants here and there. They also were really into gardening outside. So I was kind of in the nature scene already growing up, but to have my own interest in houseplants, that started in college, like when I had that bedroom of just windows and everything. It was amazing. And then that, after that, the whole rest of college, I always had a ton of plants and succulents. But then I graduated and then I moved home because then the pandemic and lockdown started, and I was like, I don't know, maybe I guess I'll look into tropical plants. Like I said, I just always really liked the succulents and cacti, and that was like a good 2-3 years of just doing those. So then I was like, okay, I guess I'll look into leafy tropical plants, and oh my God, like, here we are. I had no clue, and I don't know. It's hilarious, but that's kind of where I came from and how my plant hobby and passion started. And yeah, like it's a slippery slope, you guys. It's super, super fun. I love it. It's amazing. So currently, right now, I live with my boyfriend, Dino, who I'm sure will pop up in the channel. We live with our cat, Rory, in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. It's about 1,000 square feet, so if that kind of gives you an idea when you see my space, what I'm really working with. It's not huge by any means, but I have more space here than when I originally started my plant collection, which was when I had lived at home with my parents during the pandemic. And so I've actually been able to spread out my collection, which is amazing. So it doesn't seem like a lot of space, but it's actually the most space I've had so far for my plants. So it's really cool. And with that, I have, I don't know, like 8, I think, IKEA cabinets, the greenhouse cabinets. So I'm really excited to show you guys all of those. They're nothing crazy, really. My boyfriend's amazing at putting them together, and we try to do them as simple as possible. Like, we don't drill the holes. We don't, do anything fancy, really. So that's kind of our goal and what works for us. And if that's something that might be helpful for you, like, let me know, and that'll be a future video. Right now, I am in my plant room, which is super sweet. So of our 2-bedroom apartment, my boyfriend was amazing and decided that it was okay to let me have a plant room of my own. And I think it's super incredible. He's incredible. He has been the most supportive partner ever, like, that I could ever ask for. And I think it's great because I feel like my passion and love for plants, kind of spilled over to him as well. So he has now his own little bit of a planty thumb, and he has one of the cabinets, the IKEA cabinets, is his. And I think he truly enjoys it just as much as I do. So that's been really nice to see kind of blossom in our relationship. So Hopefully you'll see a little bit of that in some of my videos as well. So yeah, I feel like I'm probably missing some stuff to talk about, but I really just wanted to hop on here and do an introduction video so that you guys can get to know a little bit about me, my plant journey, where I come from, and maybe some of those different traits and characteristics will show through my videos. I don't remember if I mentioned it. My brain goes like a million miles a minute, if you can't tell. I'm just like this all the time. But I do have my Instagram, which is Planted Personalities. I can put that in the caption, so go ahead, follow me over there if you want. It's just a lot of photography and photos of my plants, my collection, probably things that you're gonna see in the videos. And you know, I'm just starting this channel, so give me a like and subscribe and all the fun stuff, because I don't know, let's see where this goes. And I just want to show you guys kind of my plant journey and show you a little bit inside of my world, you know. So yeah, right now I'm about to film a plant tour, an apartment tour, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna go up right away. And I hope you guys enjoy. See you later.